this is a big weekend when it comes to pop culture, nerd culture, or whatever the hell kind of culture you want to call it. We have Avengers Endgame opening and the long-awaited Battle of Winterfell on Game of Thrones, 90-minute or thereabouts episode. It's the one that we've been waiting for. Gentlemen, I know that as fans of both Marvel and Game of Thrones, this is the question I have for you. If someone were to hold a gun to your head this weekend and made you choose one or the other, which would you choose?
This particular weekend, it is a huge weekend for pop culture. I would have to say I would watch Game of Thrones only because Game of Thrones is more easily accessible, so it'll be more difficult for me to avoid spoilers on Game of Thrones than it would be on Endgame, because the thing about it is with Endgame, if by chance I am unable to see it before Tuesday of next week, I can just stay off YouTube. I have done a phenomenal job of staying off social media, so I can stay off social media this weekend if necessary. But the thing about Game of Thrones is everywhere. You can for what you say about, however many movie screens there are in the world, only so many people can go see Endgame between Friday and Sunday. HBO is pumped directly into your house. It's on your phone. It's on your tablet. So the accessibility for HBO is greater. I would watch Game of Thrones, and I've been waiting for a 2-hour episode from Game of Thrones all season so far, man. So yeah, give me that.
But me, the Lord of the Ash Tree, the first of his name, Lord Kyle of Nash, the student of games. As I speak to thee, the Brown Brooker, first of his name, Tokeo of Jamison. Good times all the way. And of course you, Demosthenes of Euclid. I don't know to what that name translates to, but it's probably got something to do with performing for some sort of cunnilingus on Daenerys. Anyways, the punchline being, I have no idea why I went there. I apologize profusely.
No. She's not apologizing.
She's deserving. She's deserving.
And we have Jamaican Pest Control outside too. It's fantastic.
Shout out for you. We're going all the way back to season 1 when Tyrion Lannister asked for his bacon to be baked so black it would be as stout as the beer he's drinking. Holla at your boy. I don't know if I'm hollering at Demos or Tyrion. Can I holler at them both? Ha ha! Anyways, so no, I'm 100% with TJ on this. Listen, there's a certain romantic interlude that's taken place this season that was in fact ruined for me because Charles Mason, the dumbass on Facebook, calling him out, put something up on Facebook because he's a douche. I have officially hid you on Facebook for the next 30 days. You are not ruining this just like you did Mass Effect. But, or I should say again. But that very experience in and of itself, there are too many stupid people out there who think the Night King won't take them down for sharing spoilers, when back at Infinity War, Thanos demanded silence, and that motherfucker got it by comparison. I'm just saying.
Here's my thing. I'm excited for both. Obviously, how many episodes? How many episodes have we done on both subjects?
I think you breathe oxygen too, right, Demos?
Yeah. That's. I also drink dihydrogen monoxide. It's fantastic. Anyway, I would go for Game of Thrones, but for different reasons, because I'm trying to think of which one is going to be the most unpredictable for me, and which one is going to be most vulnerable to be spoiled. At the end of the day, we all know going into Endgame, yeah, there are a couple of characters might die, and those are definitely going to be surprises. The film is going to have surprises. I'm not saying it's not. But at the end of the day, we kind of know what the ending is going to look like to a degree. We can predict that. Battle of Winterfell, we have no idea how many characters are going to die, who's going to die, how it's going to play out. There's so much more. Not only is there more at stake in a way, but there's just it leaves so much room for surprise. And if it continues the path that Game of Thrones is known for, for really just throwing in those shocking endings, those shocking turns in the stories, then we're really in for a treat. So, yeah, if I had to choose, I'm going the Battle of Winterfell.
No, that's a great call, and I like the way you put it too, man. Like, listen, for those who have been keeping up with it, it's safe to say that pretty much every likable character has had some sort of a scene that could double as a goodbye.
Yeah.
And even some of the other ones that are that aren't likable, but they have to keep around because you saw them at the beginning of the show. Talking about you, Theon.
Oh, he dead.
Hashtag fuck Theon. But I guess no one can anymore. Ha!
Oh.
Does that mean that Theon Greyjoy is going to play one of the eels that serves Ursula in the live action remake? I'm just going to throw that out there. Anyways, the theme is eunuchs, guys. Keep up. Anyways, no, but yeah, I think I've talked enough shit on Theon. We can move on from that. But yeah, listen.
So wait, is Grey Worm going to play Sebastian?
No.
Oh no, Kyle's thinking about it.
I'm gonna stop right there. He shut that down so fast, I might insult him if I keep going. No, you son of a bitch, no.
I'd vote Tyrion, but that's just me.
That completely redoes Under the Sea, but
Under the sea, nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee.
When I'm looking at the totality that is Game of Thrones, we're talking 6 episodes for the final season. We've waited 2 years to get to this point. Why wait? You know, like I get what Endgame is supposed to be, and it's the culmination of 10 years. I get it. But dang, if Game of Thrones don't just seem just a little bit more pressing at the moment, man. Like I don't know what it is. And look, Endgame is going to be 3 hours. Like I'm excited to go and sit in the theater for 3 hours. I'm super excited to go. I don't know what it is about Game of Thrones, man. Like they have just done something to me. And you said it. The goodbyes were made last week. You know, if you didn't watch it last week, spoilers, I apologize, but they got everybody in small groups to say those goodbyes before the shit hits the fan. So yeah,
but to you, the audience.
That's it. Yeah, I mean that they really did feature everybody, and then actually go and talk about some of the different adventures that they had. It's ultimately a callback episode without actually having the flashbacks in the episode, as only Game of Thrones can do. But I think we're getting ready to lose a lot of people, and then there's only going to be 3 episodes after.
It was the literal calm before the storm, and now the storm is coming. Winter's here. We're all voting for Battle of Winterfell. That's interesting. This is a good problem to have, as far as I'm concerned, that 2 such meaningful properties for a lot of fans out there are coming out that same weekend. That's a good problem to have.
Well, that, and TJ's got to get home to watch the 3rd day of the NFL draft.
Yo, you almost made me say something that was unpopular. Look, being in the U.S. and saying you don't like football is about like saying you don't like dogs. You trying to give me hate mail, bro.
Oh, no, I was looking for you to say to me, who are you, you son of a bitch?